respond to him. He wasn't my type. So then I left him.
I wasn't her type?
I left him in my DMs for like 2 months, and then finally I answered him. But
If overthinking was an Olympic sport, Travis Hunter would have retired with more gold medals than Michael Phelps. This man treats taking a photo with a woman like it's a hostage negotiation. Hands in the front, palms visible, eyes locked on the camera like, look y'all, no funny business. He's not even posing. He's doing the TSA both hands where I can see him routine. Forget Drake's no new friends. Travis is living by no new photos unless my wife's within arm's length. And here's the wild part. This wasn't just a cute little, oh, he's respectful moment. This was foreshadowing.
Tennessee, where there's no time limit.
You don't walk around acting like TMZ is hiding in the bushes unless you know the headlines could ruin your life. My man was basically doing preemptive damage control before there was even any damage. Like he was already trying to pass the loyalty test before the questions were asked. That's either love or fear. And let's be real. In this case, fear was driving the bus. But here's the plot twist. This obsessive care didn't save him from drama. It made it worse. Because when the news hit about that $40 million divorce request, all these cute little look how careful he is stories, aged worse than milk left in a Florida car. Suddenly, people were looking at those pictures like crime scene evidence. Oh,
God gets ready to make you a great woman. You'll know he's gonna make you great by how you suffer.
so this is why he was acting like a nun at Coachella. In the NFL, you expect rookies to get sacked on the field, not in the courtroom. But Travis, he's lining up for what might be the most expensive defensive play of his career. And it's not even against a linebacker. It's against the woman who used to sit front row at his games. The irony? He's got better awareness on Instagram than he apparently does in his own marriage. Moral of the story? You can keep both hands visible in every photo, but if you're not keeping your eyes open in real life, the only thing you'll be holding is a pen to sign those alimony checks. Most rookies spend their first year buying chains, cars, and maybe a little too much bottle service. Travis Hunter, he's facing the kind of divorce tab that could make Jeff Bezos flinch.
They got married in Tennessee, where there's no time limit for a spouse to become eligible.
And when God gets ready to make you a great woman, you'll know he's gonna make you great by how you suffer.
$40 million. Let that sink in. That's not a big number. That's wipe out almost your entire rookie contract money. And the best part? His wife's asking for it like she's ordering a side of fries. Here's why it's extra savage. Travis just signed a $46 million deal with the Jacksonville Jaguars. That means Lyanna's asking for an amount that's basically change for the meter away from his whole paycheck. It's like she saw the contract, licked her finger, and flipped straight to the net worth column before circling the total in red. You know how NFL teams do film study to prepare for a game? This feels like she did film study on him. From the rookie signing bonus to the guaranteed money, it's like she knew the stats better than his agent. And now, the rumor mill is spinning so fast you could power a small city with it. People are whispering that this isn't just a divorce, it's a hostile takeover. The internet's already picturing him sitting in the locker room like, "Coach, Hunter, you ready for Sunday?" Travis, "No, coach, my lawyer's got me running suicide drills." And here's the real kicker. You can't even chalk this up to, well, at least he'll have endorsements. Nope, those signing bonus checks and sponsorship deals, they're all in the same danger zone. One wrong gavel bang in divorce court and the money doesn't go toward a mansion.
But you had no girl, so why y'all talking about me? Find something else to talk about. Talk about my girl. Go talk about your girl.
It goes toward funding her new beginnings. This isn't just expensive, it's historic. We're talking about the possibility of the most costly rookie divorce in NFL history. Imagine being 22 years old and realizing you might peak financially before you even get to your second season. Forget injury ruining a career. Travis just found the one thing worse: romance. Moral of the story? In football, you sign a contract to play. In marriage, you sign one to pay. And most couples pick their wedding location for sentimental reasons. Maybe where they met, where they took their first trip together, or a spot with some deep emotional meaning. Travis Hunter's wife? Oh no, she picked Chattanooga, Tennessee. And not because she loves the barbecue. She picked it because Tennessee has one of the most athlete-friendly alimony laws for the spouse, not the player.
Same test, too.
A eater.
Same test. Yeah, my boy been that work. No way.
See, in Tennessee, there's no minimum marriage length to qualify for alimony. That's right, none. You could get married on Monday, file for divorce on Tuesday, and by Friday, a judge could be ordering your spouse to cut you a check. You don't need years of marriage, you just need a pen and a judge with working ears. And here's the coldest part. Reports say it was her idea to tie the knot there. To the untrained eye, this looks like, oh, she just loved the venue. But to the internet, this was like watching a chess master take your queen while you were still trying to figure out how the knight moves. It's the kind of strategic planning that makes you wonder, was this marriage built on love or legal loopholes? NFL veterans have been screaming from the sidelines for decades. Get a prenup. Travis? Nah, the man got more free prenup offers than a Kardashian ex-boyfriend, and he still said, we don't need it. That I trust her energy is cute in Hallmark movies. But in real life, that's how you end up Googling, what is the cheapest apartment near team facilities? The wildest part? Even if this marriage had ended immediately after the vows, she still could have walked away with a fat alimony check. No need to put in the 5-year plan, no dragging it out for a decade. Tennessee laws were like—
How'd the story start, the love story?
Bro, it's crazy. It's kind of funny because now her brother is like my best friend.
Yeah, I see y'all rocking
But,
a lot
like,
together.
He's here at the house, but he's at work right now. But like, he seen her phone one day. He went to her phone one day, and I texted her on Instagram, and he seen that text. He's like, "You don't know who this is?" So he was like, "You don't know who this is, bro?"
He's a real
He was
weird
like,
man.
She was, hey, he was a good wing man.
Wade,
She was like,
you
"Boy,
was
I don't
fine."
care." She was like, "Boy, I don't care who that is." But she seen my text message a long time ago. She just never.
Yeah, she's
texted me
ignoring
back.
you.
She left you on red, gang?
Ignore you.
Wow.
And that's when I was nothing. So she's like, I don't care about it. And like, she still don't even know why she talked to me.
like a fast food drive-through for divorce payouts. If this really was a calculated move, then Travis didn't just walk down the aisle, he walked into a legal ambush. And judging by the $40 million number floating around now, that ambush came with dollar signs attached. Moral of the story? In love, location matters for the views. In divorce, location matters for the laws, and Tennessee, well, let's just say it's quickly becoming the Vegas of athlete breakups. Nothing says "till death do us part" quite like permanently inking a giant dollar sign on your ring finger. Forget roses, forget hearts, Lyanna went straight for the universal symbol of cash. And sure, she claimed it was a nod to her love for Lil Wayne, but come on. If you're married to an NFL rookie with a $46 million contract, a dollar sign tattoo on your wedding finger doesn't look like fan art. It looks like a mission statement. Think about it. She didn't get a football tattoo, not his jersey number, not even his initials. She picked the—
For a spouse to become eligible for alimony, as long as there's a financial need. Come to find out, it was her idea to get married in Tennessee because of this luxury venue.
exact symbol that, in every culture on Earth, means money. If she'd been a character in a video game, her special ability would have been asset acquisition. Fans didn't waste a second before going full CSI Instagram. Screenshots of her tattoo started circulating with captions like, "Bro's cooked and doesn't even know it." And the internet being the internet, the jokes wrote themselves. Now, here's where it gets spicy. When the $40 million divorce rumors hit, this tattoo suddenly looked less like a quirky Lil Wayne tribute and more like the prologue to a financial crime documentary. It was like everyone just realized they'd been watching the opening credits of The Real Housewives of Rookie Contracts. Travis, bless his optimistic heart, defended it. He swore it was about music, not money. But defending a dollar sign tattoo in this context is like trying to convince people you only go to Vegas for the buffets. Technically possible, but absolutely no one's buying it. And honestly, even if it really was innocent, perception matters. In the court of public opinion, a dollar sign on your ring finger is as subtle as a for sale sign in front of your marriage. It turns every Instagram post into a treasure map and every smile into a price negotiation. Moral of the story: some tattoos are cute, some are deep, and some, like this one, look suspiciously like a down payment on a G-Wagon you didn't even know you'd be buying. You ever see someone at a party who looks like they're there because a judge ordered it? That was Lyanna, front and center, serving hostage in heels energy, while Travis was busy high-fiving fans like the hometown hero he is. Cameras caught it all, him glowing like the human embodiment of Friday Night Lights, her looking like she just realized she left the oven on. The clip went viral faster than a toddler falling into a fountain. Fans clocked it immediately. She's not invested, she's just here. And you know the internet, they're not gonna let you be just here without roasting you into oblivion. People started tossing out theories. Was she tired? Was she annoyed? Or was she just counting the minutes until she could leave and Google how to marry rich without smiling? Whatever it was, the energy mismatch.
Don't hate on my girl, like, bro, I feel the same pain that she feels. We're inseparable, bro. We with each other. Like, she hurting, of course I'm gonna be hurting. If I'm hurting, of course she gonna be hurting.
Was giving Netflix drama pilot Not Married Couple in Love. Then Lyanna decided to add fuel to the out-of-touch fire herself. On camera, she casually recounted how Hunter, yes, Travis Hunter NFL star, not some random dude, used to literally drive her to parties, park outside, and wait for hours while she lived her best bottle service life inside. Like, picture this. The guy, freshly married, sitting in a luxury SUV, scrolling through Instagram or catching some shut-eye, while Lyanna danced under the club's flashing lights, surrounded by friends, bottles popping, confetti cannons going off. The internet's reaction? Somewhere between a slow blink and an excuse me, what? The optics here were chef's kiss disaster level. Suddenly, Cinderella's story got a brutal remix. Cinderella, sure, but if she made the prince sit in the pumpkin carriage while she popped bottles with the fairy godmother and the entire VIP section. Even the clip's background laughter gave off that "this is bad, but we're pretending it's cute" vibe. You know the one, nervous chuckles trying to smooth over an awkward truth nobody really wants to confront. People didn't see devotion or romance. They saw a man being treated like a personal chauffeur in his own love story. The kind of subtext that screams, "I'm the star and you're the side character." And the idea that this was shared so openly, with a laugh and no apparent shame, oof, that wasn't just waving a red flag, that was skywriting it over Tennessee in bold Comic Sans visible from space. It added another layer to the saga, one where lavish gifts and public endorsements met private imbalance and questionable priorities. The fairy tale wasn't just cracking, it was starting to resemble one of those cautionary fables whispered about in locker rooms and legal offices. Here's where it got spicy. When your relationship drama has Coach Deion Sanders, comedian Godfrey, NFL legend Des Bryant, and rapper Bow Wow all taking turns at the mic, you're not just in trouble, you're trending. This wasn't some anonymous Reddit thread with armchair therapists diagnosing toxic attachment styles. No, this was a full-blown celebrity intervention on public record, with people who have lived through more contract disputes, locker room politics, and messy breakups than most of us will in 5 lifetimes. And they weren't subtle. Each one sprinkled in hints about financial motives, like they were guest stars on CSI, prenup division. Deion didn't name names, but he dropped wisdom in that coachly way that makes you feel like you've just been benched for your own good. Des Bryant, never one to mince words, raised eyebrows so high they could have scraped the stadium lights. Godfrey, blunt as ever, went full, "Bro, you sure about this?" without even needing to finish the sentence. Then came Bow Wow, who basically turned his commentary into a cautionary PSA. You're young, rich, and in love. 3 of the most dangerous adjectives in the English language. Somewhere, Shakespeare nodded in approval. But Travis? Oh no, Travis wasn't having it. He clapped back at Godfrey with, "You know her? Move on with your life." Short, sharp, and just dismissive enough to signal that he wasn't here for the peanut gallery. Bold move, especially considering that peanut gallery had more combined NFL experience than some actual coaching staffs. The whole exchange turned into a sports meets celebrity soap opera, half locker room banter, half Dateline teaser. Because when millionaires start publicly warning another millionaire about their love life, you can bet the end credits aren't rolling anytime soon. Here's the twist nobody's talking about. Tennessee has divorce laws that are basically an ATM for alimony. No marriage duration requirement. No prenup. Even better, for the other person at least. Translation, you could marry on Monday, split on Friday, and still be writing monthly checks until your knees give out. In other words, matrimony here can be a very short-term investment with extremely long-term returns. Now place that little legal nugget next to everything else. The awkward G-Wagon gift moment, the sudden social media blackout, the crying video without explanation, and suddenly, this isn't just tea. This is a piping hot latte served in a mug that says motive, because in Tennessee, alimony isn't just for long marriages where one partner gave up a career to raise kids. Nope. If one spouse makes significantly more, the other can make a case for ongoing payments, even if the relationship fizzled out faster than a scented candle in the rain. And if there's no prenup, well, congratulations. You just signed up for a financial commitment that could outlast the love, the wedding photos, and even the car. So picture this like a Netflix true crime doc. Episode 1, the gift that launched 1,000 TikToks. Episode 2, the vanishing act. Episode 3, mascara tears and legal fears. By episode 4, the ominous music swells as a talking head divorce lawyer explains the Tennessee statutes in that slow, doom-filled tone reserved for particularly damning revelations. The real kicker? Everything we've seen could be the public part of the story, the curated bits. What's lurking in the private messages, the unsent drafts, the late-night phone calls? That's where the plot twists usually hide. And if history has taught us anything about internet-famous love stories, it's that the real drama doesn't happen on the wedding day. It happens in the paperwork. The wedding should have been the fairy tale ending, until it wasn't. Travis handed Lyanna the keys to a $500,000 G-Wagon, because why give flowers when you can gift a German fortress on wheels? The thing looked like it could survive a zombie apocalypse in style. This was supposed to be the moment, the climax of a love story that had been documented with drone shots, champagne toasts, and slow-motion laughter in golden hour lighting. But instead of squeals, tears, and a hug so big it dents the fender, the reaction was meh. A polite smile, a faint nod, and a kind of slow blink that made you wonder if she was mentally calculating the resale value. The internet went into full forensic mode, replaying the clip like it was the Zapruder film. TikTok detectives analyzed her micro-expressions with charts and voiceovers. Notice how the left corner of her mouth twitches here? That's not joy. That's suppressed dread. Some swore she smiled, others said her soul was buffering. Memes exploded. POV, you get a car, but also a husband you're already emotionally unsubscribed from. And then, poof, the couple vanished from social media. No lovey-dovey posts, no matching outfits, not even a blurry brunch selfie. They shut off comments faster than you can say, brand deal fallout. The silence was deafening, so loud that people could hear divorce lawyers breathing heavily in the distance. Weeks later, the final mic drop. Lyanna resurfaced. No glamorous filters, no product placements, just a cryptic crying video. Mascara smudged, tears rolling, lips trembling, no words. And sometimes the biggest game isn't played on the field, but in the courtroom. Fans and critics alike have been quick to pick sides, but in this story, there are no easy heroes or villains. Just two people whose high-profile romance became a public case study in how fast fairy tales can flip, and how expensive heartbreaks really are. As the saga continues to unfold, one thing is clear. This isn't just about a football star and his marriage. It's a snapshot of modern celebrity love, where wealth, fame, and legal loopholes collide. It's a cautionary reminder that sometimes the biggest hits don't happen under stadium lights, they happen in the shadows of real life. So, buckle up, because if this story has taught us anything, it's that the game is far from over, and the next play might just be the most shocking one yet.